Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Hey, it's Duke.
And this is Corey.
And you're listening to the Drive-In Review.
So, how's everybody doing?
I'm doing good. Oh, talking about everybody else?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's been a while since we recorded again.
It's been a while.
We both been kind of busy.
Yeah.
So, sorry, folks. We'll try and get more consistent.
Yep.
But
a lot of things happening.
A lot. So, we've lost some people since then, since the last recording.
Yeah. Just a couple days ago. Wait, what's today? The 14th?
Yeah.
So, like 4 days ago, we lost OJ.
Right.
Oh, was it a loss, though? I don't know.
I mean, he had cancer, so that's kind of sad. I don't wish anybody on that, but
True.
I mean, he did get acquitted, and back in '94 and
95, I think he was acquitted.
Was it 95? Yeah, it lasted a year. That's right.
Yeah.
I remember that being all on TV too. Like
Well,
I remember being in school and watching the trial, which is kind of messed up.
I think I watched a little bit of it. I was kind of in my own little world in '95, but I definitely watched the white Bronco chase.
Right.
On the news. So that
So-
was fun and memorable.
Who else have we lost? We lost. Was it Dan Flattery?
You know, the guy from Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we lost him. I think he had cancer as well.
Mm-hmm.
Cancer is a bitch, man.
It is. It really is.
And then who else did we lose?
Some other people.
Emmett.
Oh, Emmett Walsh.
Yeah, Emmett Walsh. Wash.
Warsh.
Yeah, lost him.
Yeah.
So, and then Toby Keith as well, which he's a country legend.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he made one movie? No, 2 movies. He did Broken Bridges and Beer from My Horses.
Never seen him.
No?
Never heard of
Beer
him.
from My Horses is hilarious, dude. You need to watch it.
Broken Bridges Mountain.
No, yeah, right. No. All right, let's move on to movie news.
All right, what you got?
Got a lot. So this past weekend, CinemaCon happened, and
Where does that take place?
I think it was in Philadelphia.
Okay.
And Paramount made a huge announcement. Whole bunch of new movies, sitcoms, and everything coming out. They're making a new Star Trek Origins movie.
Yeah, I heard of that.
And The Last Ronin, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they are making, Kevin Eastman is working with Paramount, and it's being produced by Walter Hamada. Don't know who he is as a producer, but the way it sounds like he's pretty up there. He's done a lot of things. And it's going to be a live-action R-rated movie.
Oh, interesting.
And I don't know if have you followed up or have you kept up on Ninja Turtles or at all, like
Not
the comics?
really, no.
So I haven't either, but I know about The Last Ronin. Basically, everybody's gone except for Michelangelo.
Okay.
So Michelangelo is now the sensei. He's the last Ronin, and he's battling depression and all this because of everybody, all of his losses. He lost all of his brothers, sensei and everything, and he takes on 4 new turtles, like 4 or 5 new ones. Names them, so he becomes the new Splinter, as it were.
Okay.
So it's.
Are they going to be named after like pop legends? Like you got Taylor Swift.
It's kind of like anime. I think there was one that was like Othello.
Okay.
And some other ones, but yeah, they're not going to be like the artists like they were named after. before, but
Maybe Shakespearean
kind of, yeah.
characters.
Right.
Okay.
Hamlet.
Yeah.
And then some more Thundercat news. Director Adam Wingard has the script back and is now looking at casting. So he's hoping for a 2026-2027 release date on the Thundercats movie.
When is Beetlejuice coming out?
September 4th?
Okay. What about...
or no, September 6th.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about Terrifier 3?
Terrifier 3 is coming out October 25th. For you guys, your Terrifier fans, because I am not.
What did you think of Ghostbusters?
It was awesome, actually. Yeah, I recently saw the new Ghostbusters movie. It was creepier than I thought it was going to be.
That's good.
Yeah, so the villain Garaka is pretty scary.
Okay.
So I really enjoyed it.
Is Garaka androgynous?
He's a male in this one.
He's a male.
Yeah, he's a male.
Okay.
In this one, and
she's
I guess
a man.
Garaka is from the animated the real Ghostbusters is where we first saw him at in one of the episodes. That's where they got him at. So it's kind of cool.
The real Ghostbusters.
Yeah, the real Ghostbusters.
The cartoon, the Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah. So,
was it actually a Saturday morning cartoon? I don't remember.
Yeah,
it was so long ago.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
It was on. I think it was on after G.I. Joe.
Okay.
So you got the PSAs, and then.
Do you remember the Saturday morning cartoon Camp Candy?
Yeah, with John Candy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 That did not last for very long.
It didn't. No. I think it was in competition with Bobby's World, and Bobby's World just blew it out of the water.
Yeah.
So. All right.
Yep.
So what are we talking about today?
I think today we're going to be talking about. We're going to do a couple of short little franchises. I think you're going to be talking about Three Men and a Baby.
Oh yeah.
And its sequel.
The Little Lady.
Yeah. And I'll be talking about Short Circuit and its sequel. Both franchises are from the 80s. I think Three Men and a Little Lady was 90.
Yeah, Little Lady was a 90.
Was
it?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so, I think yours is just a tidbit older than mine.
Yeah, mine was 86 and 88, and yours was 87 and 90.
Yep.
Yeah.
So kind of in between.
Yep. So you go ahead and start. Let's do some Three Men and a Baby.
All right.
Three Men and a Baby.
Touchstone Pictures presents Tom Selleck, Steve Guttenberg, Ted Danson,
and Tom Selleck's mustache.
Oh, you look different. What happened?
I'm dressed.
That's it.
Three incredibly eligible men hoping to meet some incredibly perfect women.
So many women in so little time.
Now, at last, they're about to find that one girl who will sweep them off their feet.
That's a baby.
It's a baby.
Of course it's a baby. It's your baby. No, it's not my baby. It's Jack's baby. The child doesn't look anything like me. I have more hair.
Well, I want to see the way you three big guys handle this one.
I had to go to 3 different places, buy 4 different kinds of formula, 2 different kinds of diapers, bottles, towels, nipples.
You do realize she did a doodle.
Doodle. Doodle. Yes, doodle. You haven't been able to work or to sleep. And there's been all over this place for days. I build 50-story skyscrapers. I assemble cities of the future. I can certainly put together a diaper. Will somebody please tell me what the hell is going on around here? Figure it out for yourself.
Are they always this strange? Yes, since they got involved with another woman.
Touchstone Pictures presents 3 normally intelligent men and 1 little girl.
So, what do you want to do?
They're about to discover the only thing worse than raising her
Oh, no, please, not on the silk sheets.
is losing her.
We should be her family.
And let me tell you, the first time you get to work, Daddy, I don't care who you are. Your heart just melts. Can you drive a little faster, please?
Touchstone Pictures presents a comedy about 3 dedicated bachelors and the one woman in the world they couldn't live without.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Do, 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 do. I hate to leave you, but I really must say, good night, sweetheart. Good night.
3 men and a baby.
I think she did a doodle. Your turn to change her. I'll give you $1,000 if you'll do it.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So when you see the Touchstone logo come across the screen, what is the first movie that you think of?
Gosh.
I know I'm throwing that out there.
You are. You just put me on the spot.
Yeah.
I mean, Touchstone's done so many.
Uh-huh.
Like, I mean, they were huge in the 80s.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know.
I would have to say Adventures in Babysitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first thing I think of.
Wasn't that New Line also?
No, it was Touchstone.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
So, yeah, I don't have a clue.
Yeah. As soon as it comes across the screen, I hear the dong, 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 dong.
Right,
dong,
right.
dong.
Yep. All right.
Yep.
That's
So, I was thinking a good double feature to go along with 3 Men and a Baby and 3 Men and a Little Lady would be Look Who's Talking, and Look Who's Talking 2.
Yeah. Look Who's Talking Now.
Yeah, I guess that's not a double feature, but I've never seen Look Who's Talking Now. Isn't that with the dogs?
Yeah. Yeah, the dogs talk too.
Yeah.
So, it kind of...
Are the kids in it?
Yeah.
Are there like
Yeah, the kids actually talk now, so you
they
don't hear them.
teenagers?
Yeah, they're toddlers, but they're not, they're actually able to talk now. So
I haven't seen Look Who's Talking 2 in forever. Was Bruce Willis still?
Mm-hmm.
Was he?
Yeah.
And I know it was Roseanne Barr was the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, it's been forever, probably 30 years
Wow.
since I've seen it. Yeah.
It's been on recently. You need to watch it you don't have cable. I'll say if you had AMC, you'd love AMC. They show all those old shows all the time.
I remember when AMC used to show nothing but classic movies.
Right, like black and whites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Now we're the classics.
Yeah.
It's the movies we grew up in.
Yeah.
So
All right, what you got with
right.
3 Men and a Baba?
So 3 Men and a Baby. It stars Tom Selleck, Stephen Guttenberg, Ted Danson, and Nancy Travis.
And
Tom
Selleck's mustache.
Yeah, Tom Selleck's mustache. Yeah. If you haven't noticed, and this was by accident, we just kind of threw these movies at random and then just realized that it was really Gutenbergish. Like all 4 of these movies, at least 3 of them anyways have Gutenberg in
3 out of 4 are Gutenbergy.
So yeah, that was pure accident. Mm-hmm. And so anyways, 3 Men and a Baby, it was released November 25th, 1987. It was actually directed by Leonard Nimoy, Spock himself. Mm-hmm. If you're not familiar with his directorial movies, he directed Star Trek 3 and 4 and Funny About Love.
Wasn't that Gene Wilder?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Which Gene Wilder and a baby. So
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Yeah. Didn't do too well. So he wasn't proud of that one. And then it was distributed and produced by Touchstone Pictures and Walt Disney Studios.
Mm-hmm.
The filming locations were primarily in Toronto, but there were some sequences that were done in New York City. Mm-hmm. And
don't they get a tax break or something if they film in Canada?
I think so, because a lot of films are done in like Toronto, Montreal. Mm-hmm. So it had a budget of $11 million, and it grossed $168 million.
Well, that was
that was a huge deal.
That was a hit, which is strange, that type of movie being a hit.
And you would think, the ratings kind of go side and side with it, but I think the ratings should have been a little higher. But IMDb gave it 6 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes only gave it 67% with a 48% audience rating. Mm-hmm. And then Letterboxd gave it 3 out of 5. I ended up giving it 8 out of 10 slates. Okay. Yeah, I liked the movie back then. I think it still holds up to today's standards.
It's been a while since I've seen it. I'm not sure if I've seen it in the last 5 or 6 years. I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10.
Okay. That's fair.
No. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
It's enjoyable. I watched it a lot as a kid.
I did too. I think that's what I rated it, I was going to go higher, but I was like, I've seen it way too many times. Like, it's very dated. Yeah. I was thinking about giving it a 9, but I was like, nah, it's not really worth
it is
9.
pretty dated. And I do think it would be a good double feature with Look Who's Talking.
Yeah, and there is talks of a remake with Zac Efron.
Yeah,
and everything, but they're talking about Disney Plus doing a TV series, 3 Men and a Baby TV series out of it.
I like Zac Efron. I didn't used to.
Yeah,
but he's kind of grown into his own little thing. I recently watched that new movie with him and John Cena.
Oh,
yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Ricky Stenicki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you watched that yet?
I haven't yet.
It's actually pretty funny.
Is it?
Yeah, I was surprised by it.
John Cena's pretty surprising with his comedic roles.
Yeah,
like,
he's pretty funny.
Yeah. So
I heard he's kind of an ass in person, but I don't know. I've never met the man.
have you seen Cock Blockers yet?
Yes, I think I have.
Yeah, he's hilarious in that one.
Isn't he one of the dads and the
Yeah.
kids are like going to prom or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have seen it.
Yeah, it's hilarious. He does a beer bong like in his ass. Yeah.
How old is that movie now? It's like 5 years at least.
Yeah, at least.
I think that's when I watched it, so I don't really remember a lot's happened in the last 5 years.
And all right, some fun facts. I do have quite a few fun facts on this. During the 2-week rehearsal period before filming began, then bachelors Tom Selleck and Steve Guttenberg had to take Ted Danson out, and he was married for a long time already before the filming. They had to take him out on the town with them and basically teach him how to be a bachelor again.
Okay.
For the film, so he can act the part and everything. And so
was he still doing Cheers at that time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so he had to rekindle his bachelorhood and all that, and it caused quite a stir, and excitement among the public. Everywhere they went, they just went clubbing.
Yeah.
Just like bachelors, And it was the highest grossing movie of 1987 in the United States.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Pampers Company paid $50,000 for their brand of diapers to be used in the film.
That says a lot, being the highest grossing movie of 87, because there was a lot of good movies that came out in 87.
Yeah, there was.
That was a classic year. I mean, I wouldn't say as good as 85, but 87 was a damn good year.
And a lot of sequels, I think, for 87. Mm-hmm. So that might have been why, because this was the original, the first one.
Right, okay.
So
that makes sense.
3 Men and a Baby.
Take note, Hollywood.
Right, exactly. 3 Men and a Baby was the first ever live-action Disney movie to gross over $100 million in the U.S.
Huh.
And this is my favorite part of Fun Facts. Tom Hanks, Michael Keaton, John Travolta, and Bruce Willis were considered for the role of Michael Kellum that was eventually portrayed by Steve Guttenberg.
Okay.
So, all these, different roles. I have roles for all three of them that could have completely changed the movie.
We should have had, Christopher Walken and Danny DeVito
right.
in there.
Michael J. Fox and Tony Danza were considered for the role of Jack, who was portrayed by Ted Danson.
Okay.
And then Chevy Chase, Steve Martin, Bill Murray, Jack Nicholson, and Arnold Schwarzenegger were considered for the role of Peter Mitchell.
Tom Selleck.
Portrayed by Tom Selleck.
I would have watched the shit out of that with Schwarzenegger.
He did a doodle!
Yeah.
Oh, man. Bob Saget said that Full House was originally inspired by 3 Men and a Baby.
Okay.
Its success led to producer Jeff Franklin to make the TV variation of it. So
didn't that show come out the same year, 87? I think it started in 87.
Yeah. So I thought that was a really good fun fact, because I like Full House, and that 3 Men and a Baby inspired it. That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. You said November?
Yeah. Okay. Yep, and that's all I got on 3 Men and a Baby.
Okay. So how do you want to do this? You want to go ahead and jump into part 2? You might as well.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and roll with it.
Yeah.
Get them over, and then you can start yours.
All right, well, we're going to talk about 3 Men and a little girl?
Little lady.
Ah, that's what I meant.
Introducing Matt, Peter, and Jack. We're your rabbit, three dads doing a marriage rap. You're just a little lady and you need your sleep. Don't want to hear the dog talking about something to eat. Right down.
Touchstone Pictures presents Tom Selleck.
We are building an office for 12,000 people. You can't put a bathroom on every other floor. What if they don't go before they come to work?
Steve Guttenberg.
What are you doing in there?
We're doing the laundry.
I'm hungry. Hi.
And Ted Danson.
I loved your last commercial.
The laxative one.
You were hysterical.
You know, a lot of people say that when they watch it, that they really believed that I was constipated.
We all live together.
Okay.
They're a modern family.
While we think of ourselves as progressive, this is a most unique family environment.
What a crock.
Hey, where did you hear that expression?
What a crock. What'd they do?
With some old-fashioned ideas.
How come none of you are married?
If Mary and I hadn't moved in here, we'd be in very different places by now.
We'd be married.
We'd be divorced. You saved us a fortune.
And a few new problems.
Sylvia, no more milk.
I'm getting married.
Don't overreact. I can get some milk.
Jack, I think she's serious.
Who is he?
Edward.
Yes,
Oh, gorgeous.
hello, darling.
Where are you going to live?
London.
Will you miss me?
I miss you. Mary, I love you.
Whenever you need us, you just close your eyes real tight. You look for us, and we'll be right there with you.
Now they're going to England.
Wow. Look at this place. It's so huge.
Not so splendid as your mighty erections, I imagine.
And they'll stop at nothing
How about you? You with us?
Yes.
to keep the right woman
I love you. Oh, very, very much.
from marrying the wrong man.
I don't like the guy.
Go to your room.
He's not the right father for Mary.
Then go tell her that.
She's not gonna listen to me till I prove the guy's a fraud.
We gotta stall the wedding till Peter gets back. I'm starting a wave.
They're three dads
Hang on.
going overseas, overland,
Noise.
and undercover
What are you doing in my closet?
to keep their family together.
I made it. I love your mom.
I wish they had a category like this on Jeopardy. I'd clean up.
Touchstone Pictures presents Tom Selleck,
Kiss me.
Steve Guttenberg,
I've been thinking about us a lot lately. There.
and Ted Danson.
Where's Zach?
He's making a movie.
You're on.
Three men and a little lady.
You look very beautiful. I look like a dork.
Yeah, so it's been a while since I've seen that one.
Yeah, it's been longer since I've seen that one since 3 Men and a Baby. I've seen that more often.
I have both of them on VHS. I don't have any of the Short Circuit movies on VHS yet, but yeah, it's been a while. Is Steve Guttenberg doing anything? I do know that he just wrote a book.
Yeah,
and released a
he's
book.
He released was it a biography?
I think it's some sort of autobiography. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something.
I don't think he's filming or
dedicated to his father. But yeah.
If it is, I think he's done like some Hallmark, movies here and there.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. So, but no, I had to laugh at that trailer because I wonder, this is 1990. And that was basically, the part where he said, "This is huge," and she said something about his erection. I almost want to say that's what she said.
Yeah.
So that 1990, they were already thinking of that.
Yep.
So 3 Men and a Baby, starring Tom Selleck again, Steve Guttenberg again, Ted Danson again, Nancy Travis again, Tom Selleck's mustache still there, and also starring Robin Weissman as Mary. And I didn't mention before the twins that they used.
I was going to ask you
if
they used the twin.
Yeah,
a twin.
Yeah, normally when they have a baby or a child, they have to use twins.
Yeah.
And everything. It was actually Linda and Michelle Blair.
Linda Blair.
Yeah, not
really
not the same Linda Blair. But yeah, so yeah, Robin Weissman is playing the the more older Mary now, and
not a twin.
Not a twin. No.
Okay.
And this one was released November 20th, 1990.
Okay.
It was directed by Emil Ardolino.
Okay.
Does that ring a bell?
No.
Okay. He directed Dirty Dancing.
Really?
And Sister Act.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Did he do both of them or just the first one?
Just the first one. He didn't direct the second one.
Okay.
He passed away shortly after.
After Sister Act?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yep. And then...
Which was what, 92?
Yeah.
Was it 92? Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
92.
And then it was distributed and produced, again, by Touchstone Pictures and Walt Disney Studios. The filming locations, it was done in New York City and also England.
Okay.
So, I didn't get a budget.
No Toronto this time?
No
Okay.
Toronto. I didn't get a budget for it this time, but it did gross $72 million, so a little bit less than the first one did. Quite a bit less.
Yeah.
So about half.
Yeah.
So.
But still made its money, I'm sure. What was the other one? 10 million, you said?
It was 11 million was the budget, so I'm guessing it was roughly around the same.
Probably about the same, yeah.
But IMDb gave it 5.5 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes gave it 40% with a 43% audience rating.
Okay.
And Letterboxd gave it 2.7 out of 5.
Pretty average.
Yeah, I gave this one 7 out of 10. I didn't care for it as much as the first one, but it was still good, still watchable.
I'd give it 6 out of 10.
Okay.
I haven't seen it in, God, I don't even know how long it's been.
Yeah.
It could have been 20 years.
I know, we need to find a time. We don't have time to sit here and watch these movies.
Time? What's that?
I know, right?
I've been using my time when I'm away from school to watch horror movies that I have yet to see.
Your trauma movies?
Yeah, well, yeah. That was the latest one I watched was Poultrygeist. Yeah.
The what was it? Poultrygeist, the chicken.
Yeah, Night of the Chicken Dead.
Night of the Chicken Dead. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so. It's outrageous. Directed by Lloyd Kaufman, and it's explicitly offensive.
Yeah, if you're easily offensive, then no. This is not the movie for you.
You don't want to watch any trauma film, basically.
Right. So, fun facts, I only got 3. In 2013, Tom Selleck stated in an interview that he would agree to return as Peter Mitchell for Three Men and a Bride. Selleck has spoken to Ted Danson and Steve Guttenberg, who have also expressed enthusiasm for reuniting for a third movie. That was 11 years ago, and haven't heard anything since.
Yeah,
so that's a dead issue.
Yeah,
which sucks. Like I wish they would come back. Three Men and a Grandbaby, or Three Men and a Bride, something like that.
3 Men and a Funeral.
Right. 3 Men in a Nursing Home.
Yeah.
Leonard Nimoy declined to return to direct this film, as he was busy making Funny About Love from 1990. But it was a move that he later regretted because that movie just bombed.
Yeah.
So, and this one might have been a little bit better had it been directed by Leonard Nimoy.
Perhaps, yeah.
While the movie included location shooting in New York and Great Britain, all scenes that featured Ted Danson were shot in Los Angeles. He was on a long planned family vacation at the time, and he couldn't make the changes, so they just did the filming where he was at.
Okay.
So
work around your schedule then, I guess.
Right. And that's it. That's all I got.
Okay.
So we are ready for some Johnny Five.
Johnny Five?
Los locos kick your ass! Los locos kick your face! Los locos kick your balls into outer space!
So how long has it been since you've seen Short Circuit?
Actually, not that long ago. It was on AMC.
Okay.
It was a back-to-back, so I've seen both of them recently.
Okay. So. I think last time I saw Short Circuit was 2-4 years ago. It's been fairly recent. The second one, on the other hand, has probably been over 10 years since I've watched. So Short Circuit.
It's the ultimate soldier. It doesn't get happy, it doesn't get sad, it doesn't laugh at your jokes.
It is quite simply the most sophisticated robot on Earth.
At Nova Robotics, the future is in good hands.
You're doing real good. Just keep working on those last two bars.
Thanks to Dr. Newton Crosby.
Originally, I designed it as a marital aid.
But artificial intelligence has gotten too smart.
It's malfunctioning. It might not do anything.
But it could decide to blow away anything that moves, couldn't it?
Because $11 million worth of robot just hit the road.
Wow!
Number 5 is alive.
Welcome to my planet.
You just have to find number 5, get some answers.
Why don't you come onto my house?
And it's got a lot of living to do.
Whatever it takes to put that stupid contraption out of commission, that's what you do.
Need input.
Haven't had enough of this stuff.
More input. More input.
And they can seem quite lifelike, but they are still machines.
Number 5 is alive.
Hey, software.
How it happens, who knows, but it has happened.
A new comedy adventure from John Badham, the director of War Games.
We're gonna be after you. We gotta get out of here now. Keep alive!
Ali Sheedy, Steve Gutenberg, and number 5.
Beautiful.
Short Circuit.
I am alive.
Are you going to stop? So Short Circuit was distributed by TriStar Pictures. It was released May 9th, 1986. And it was directed, as stated, by John Badham, who directed, as stated, War Games.
Mm-hmm.
He also did Saturday Night Fever and Stakeout and its sequel.
Nice.
As well as Bird on a Wire and a bunch of other films, too.
I haven't seen Bird on a Wire for a minute.
It's actually been only a couple years since I watched it.
Nice.
I revisited it. It's not a bad movie.
Oh, speaking of TriStar,
Mm-hmm.
so you were talking about Look Who's Talking and everything. So I thought this was a Mandela effect for the longest time. So do you remember the TriStar? You probably don't, but you know how the TriStar, the Pegasus comes up and everything and then jumps over, right? Do you ever remember him talking?
I think there was one movie where he was like, "Oh, no."
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, here it goes." Yeah, and he jumps over. That's Look Who's Talking Now.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was the only movie that he ever talked. And I was like, I thought I was insane.
I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I was insane. I was like, I know he's talked in one of these intros and everything. I could never find it until for the longest time, and I finally dug deep enough, and it finally said it was Look Who's Talking Now.
Well, maybe I have seen that thing because I do remember that. Are you sure it was only that movie he did?
That was the only one that they ever did it on.
Because I do remember that.
Yeah, I thought it might have been like Dr. Dolittle or something like that, but it wasn't. Yeah, it was Look Who's Talking Now.
Okay. So, Short Circuit. Let's see. It was written by S.S. Wilson and Brent Maddock, who also wrote Tremors and Wild Wild West.
Oh wow!
And there was also an uncredited writing credit for Jay Tarsis. Short Circuit was produced by Lawrence Turman, who also produced The Graduate and John Carpenter's The Thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
The score for the film was done by David Shire, who also did the score for Saturday Night Fever, 2007's Zodiac, and the Care Bears movie.
Oh, wow. Care Bears stare.
From 1985. I used to watch that a lot when I was a kid.
Yeah.
The budget for Short Circuit was $15 million. Do you think it flopped?
No.
No, but it only made $40.7 million.
Oh, okay.
It definitely wasn't as big of a hit as 3 Men and a Baby. IMDb gave it a 6.6 out of 10. Letterboxd gave it a 3.2 out of 5. And Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 61% with an audience approval rating of 67%. It was filmed in Astoria, Oregon. Other movies that were filmed in Astoria, Oregon were Free Willy, The Goonies, and Kindergarten Cop.
Hey, you guys.
The movie.
What'd you rate it?
Yeah, I gave this, probably a 6.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
I've seen it a few times, but
I was going to give it a 7.
It doesn't hit the same as the second one. I always like the second one better.
Yeah, which is very odd because the sequels are hardly ever
Usually,
as good
yeah.
as the first ones, but I think it was a little bit better.
Yeah.
So,
Short Circuit stars Steve Guttenberg, Ali Sheedy, Fisher Stevens as Benjamin, G.W. Bailey, who also starred with Steve Guttenberg in
Laverne and Shirley. No,
What?
Steve Guttenberg. Oh, Police Academy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What the hell are you talking about? And Tim Blaney, who did the voice of Johnny Five in both films.
Yeah.
He was also the voice of Frank the Pug in Men in Black. Men in Black, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So some of the fun facts I have. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I don't know how fun they are. We'll see. So the sound of Johnny Five's laser blaster is also the same sound effect used in Ghostbusters for the proton packs powering up.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought that was interesting. The $1.4 million of the budget of the, what was it, 15 million?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 1.4 million of the 15 million budget was used to create Johnny Five.
I was going to say for what? For animatronics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Puppetry.
Animatronics.
Yeah.
Let's just go with that.
And he weighed 250 pounds.
That was it?
Yeah.
Was he made of aluminum?
I don't know.
He was huge.
Aluminium.
Yeah.
Speaking of animatronics, the script actually originally called for stop motion animation, but the director decided to go with straight practical effects.
Okay.
And I praise him for that. Stop motion can be kind of odd and weird.
Yeah.
I don't dislike stop motion, but use sparingly.
Oh, I do have some. Well, I have some more movie news. So I forgot.
Okay.
So speaking of stop motion, Beetlejuice.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Burton and Michael Keaton both said there's absolutely no CGI.
Good.
In this, so they use stop motion. There's going to be sandworms. Everything is all stop
Awesome.
motion. So
I like that.
It's just like the original.
Fantastic.
So yeah, I was excited about that. And then also I forgot to mention Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Mm-hmm.
That was another one that was, Paramount announced on there during CinemaCon. Jim Carrey is reprising his role as Dr. Robotnik, but he's going to be wearing a fat suit. So, so he's
calm down, people.
Yeah, calm down. It's just the movie.
Yep. Actors act. That's what they do.
So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to include those so I
Cool.
didn't forget.
So Tim Blaney, the voice of Johnny Five, was originally cast as a placeholder voice until filming was done, and then they can overdub somebody else's voice. But throughout the shooting, everybody got used to Tim's voice and decided to keep him and his voice.
Nice.
So, and that's really all I have for shirt circuit.
Look out!
Hello.
Shush.
Thank you. Okay.
So, all right. So, what about next one?
You want to move on to Shirt Circuit 2?
Yeah, Shirt Circuit 2.
Shirt Circuit 2.
Some say he's nuts.
To the moon, Alice!
Some say he's bolts.
Muchas gracias.
But everyone agrees he's America's most electric leading man.
Classy and hum!
He's
The all-new Johnny 5. Just look at these items. Increased memory, 500 megabytes online. I come with a utility pack. Dozens of gadgets for outdoor living. Lots of green pea stickers and even my own Nike swoosh.
Now he's back and haywired for laughs in his newest motion picture adventure, Short Circuit 2.
Winners all the time. Keep your eye on the red card. Red card. Get away from me. Kids bother me.
So keep your eye on the current thing this December, Short Circuit 2, this December on video cassette.
Okay.
that was
quick.
a short one.
Yeah. It was pretty short. Get my shit together here. Yeah. All right. So Short Circuit 2 was also distributed by TriStar Pictures. It was released July 6th, 1988.
Okay.
The July 4th weekend.
Nice.
This one was not directed by John Badham. It was directed by Kenneth Johnson, who is known for Alien Nation.
Oh, wow.
Not just the movie.
The TV show?
But the TV show and everything after.
Wow, I haven't seen that forever.
Yeah. I almost forgot there was a TV show in the 80s.
Show. Yeah,
I don't think I ever watched it. I didn't even watch the movie, I don't think, until much, much later.
Yeah. I seen the TV show before I even knew there was a movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, the movie's not bad. I don't even remember it, but...
Right.
So Short Circuit 2 was written by, again, S.S. Wilson and Brent Maddock, and produced also by Lawrence Turman again.
Mm-hmm.
The score this time was done by Charles Fox, who did the score for movies such as 9 to 5, European Vacation, and also best known for doing the theme song for Happy Days and Laverne and Shirley.
Nice.
I think you were reading my mind.
I guess, yeah.
So, this movie was made on a budget of $15 million as well. You think it flopped?
No, I don't.
It did.
Did it really?
Well, sort of. It only grossed $21.6 million.
Okay, so
it basically flopped.
Yeah.
But not completely.
Nobody really got paid because they had to pay all that funds back.
Mm-hmm.
So,
IMDb gave it a 5.7 out of 10. Letterboxd gave it a 2.8 out of 5, and Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 38% with a 54% audience approval rating. I don't know what's wrong with you people, because I really think this one was better than the second one.
Yeah.
It was funner, had more action. It was funnier.
I definitely give this one an 8.
Even without Steve Guttenberg and Ali Sheedy, I still think it held its own.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
And it could be, when did this one come out? 88?
88, yeah.
You know, it all could depend on who it was battling against, too, at the time in the box office. You know,
summer of 88, yeah.
Timing's everything. So,
I mean, I don't know what was out in the summer of 88. Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, probably stuff like that.
Right.
Let's see, and it was filmed in Toronto.
There we go. Good old Canada.
No. Toronto, Maryland.
Oh.
No, yeah, it was Canada. This movie stars Fisher Stevens as Benjamin again, Michael McKean, and of course, Tim Blaney reprises his voice as Johnny Five.
Nice.
So I don't have very many fun facts on this one, but let's see what I have. Guttenberg has stated that he regrets turning down this film.
Yeah, I think it would have been nice to have him in it.
Yeah.
In some form or another, you know.
Apparently in 2013, just like you, there was a sequel announced. And it was supposed to have Fisher Stevens returning as Benjamin. And it was supposed to be have a much darker tone. I would love to see a short circuit horror film.
Okay. Well, we got Terminator.
Yeah, I guess so. And really, the only other thing I have, which is kind of interesting, as a promotional stunt at the time, some theaters offered a double feature bill for the price of one ticket. And the other movie on the bill was Willow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I would have totally did a double feature, Short Circuit 2 and Willow for the price of one ticket.
They just released Willow in 4K.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I'm surprised I haven't done that sooner.
So
was that Ron Howard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember we talked about Willow already last season, and remember Ron Howard had to go. They had Val Kilmer under a bubble and everything in the water, and they had Ron Howard kept going underneath there, and it was like, okay, we're 5 more minutes. You know?
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, I mean, that's really all I have.
All right. Well, I'd say let's listen to Los Locos one more time, and then we'll end it.
Oh, you mean this?
Los Locos kick your ass! Los Locos kick your face! Los Locos kick your balls into outer space!
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to the Drive-In Review.
Yep. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.